Eagles, Eagles. Let's go, fellas. Now, the Eagles' schedule was released tonight, and we have so much going on right now with the Philadelphia 76ers playoff run and the Flyers playoff run. But, listen, we're still in Eagle City now. We just won the Super Bowl. They are our number one. So the schedule was released. Before we begin, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, comment if you'd like to, because I enjoy speaking with you guys. Now, I'm not going to break down the wins and losses just yet. Listen, fellas, it is literally April. Middle of April. I'm not going to sit here and dissect the schedule yet. I am very intrigued with what is occurring looking at this roster, but I will break it down even more in depth later on in the offseason. But what has intrigued me is we thought we were going to be playing the Minnesota Vikings the first game at home. You know what this tells me that they switched it to the Atlanta Falcons? It tells me that they don't think the Minnesota Vikings are going to be what everyone thinks they will be with Kirk Cousins. Why would you not have Minnesota? You're talking about a Minnesota team that we went into their building and won the Super Bowl after we smoked them at home in the NFC Championship game. Why would that not carry ratings? I'll tell you why. Because the Minnesota Vikings are not going to be as good as what people think. That's why. But we open up with the Atlanta Falcons at home. The crowd is going to be juiced from the energy of just winning the Super Bowl. And then we go to Tampa Bay, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. After that, we have a home game against the Colts. That is interesting. We have a new Andrew Luck. We have a new Colts system going on. How is that going to play out? Then we go to Tennessee Titans. They're building up a little bit this season, this offseason. They've created new energy. And then in our building, we get the Minnesota Vikings. That's going to be a great tilt. Are you kidding me? You think they're going to come into our building after what we did to them last year and in their building to win the Super Bowl? Okay, after that we go to MetLife and we play the New York Giants, who just released Brandon Marshall today. So that'll be interesting. We have a home game against the Carolina Panthers. Last year we played the Panthers. We had to deal with terrible refereeing and we still overcame the adversity. We play the Jaguars in London. That is technically an away game for us, so that's actually good. You don't waste a home game going all the way to London, but that's going to be an interesting game. That's a good battle. This Jags team has a fantastic defense. Right after that game, we come home to play the Dallas Cowboys. Boo! Boo! After that Cowboys game, we're going to the Saints, and we're seeing Drew Brees in New Orleans, and that is going to be a battle. They are a top team in the NFC. After that, we get a little bit of a divisional play here. We get 2 home games in a row. We're seeing the New York Giants, and we are seeing the Washington Redskins. After that, we go to Dallas. So bang, bang, bang. 3 NFC East games. We have the LA Rams. We're going to LA. The Texans are coming to us, and we finish this season with the Washington Redskins. Now, I'll tell you something that's a little weird to me. Statistically, most teams don't win Super Bowls back-to-back. Saying that, though, this team is so talented. I'm not just going to sit there and be like, oh, well, I mean, the stats say you normally don't go back-to-back. No, this team is going to be great. This team is going to be fantastic once again. Now, early on, are we going to have Carson Wentz? We don't know. We might have to play that Nick Foles card a little bit, but I think if we have to stick with him for 4 weeks or so, we are going to be okay. The dude just won Super Bowl MVP, and we trust him, and teams respect him to the point where they know, listen, this team can ball with or without Carson Wentz. I mean, Nick Foles can ball. So we're going to have a target on our back, no doubt about it. I mean, we just won the Super Bowl. That's why this season is going to be so crazy to me. I want to see this team respond in an amazing way. They are going to take this energy that everyone is going to bring out against them and just use it against the other teams. They have a talented coach who had a fantastic season. Carson Wentz was coming off an MVP-like season before he got hurt with that leg injury. He's already talking to the media. He's been running. He's been throwing the football. Now, I don't know if it's worth the rush. If we have Nick Foles sitting on the bench, by all means, let's just sit back, relax. But looking at the schedule a little bit, I think the beginning's a little interesting. I mean, Falcons, Buccaneers, Colts, Titans for your first 4 games. And on top of that, you got to play Minnesota in your 5th. But the big stretch for me is that Panthers and going to London with the Jaguars, Cowboys stretch. That's an interesting stretch to me too. So, listen, it's just the release of the schedule. It's just getting me a little bit hyped, but I wanted to bring it out to you guys. I will break down the wins and losses a little bit later on. It's a little early for me right now to do that without knowing, okay, who does this team play before us? Are they on the bye before us? I don't know all that information yet. I just know that the season is creeping up-ish. I don't know why I said that. We have all of this summer. I don't know why I said that. So, with that being said, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, comment if you'd like to. I want to hear your thoughts on some of these stretches in this season. I want to hear what you think our record's going to be. I'm still playing with that 13-3, 12-4 kind of vibe. We're still going to be an elite team in this league, no doubt. So, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. And in case you guys forgot, the Eagles won the Super Bowl.